Keller Williams Denton. Today's tech challenge is going to be a quick one. If you need a more comprehensive breakdown of this, go to our YouTube channel. Go to youtube.com and search KW Denton. I'm the first one there with the red and white icon, and look for a command compliance class. But I'm going to go through this really quick. So here in the very near future, we're going to make this switch from green sheets to the commissions tab. So today I want you to go into your fake opportunity or create a fake opportunity and play with the commissions tab. It's pretty much just the agent detail part of a green sheet. So if you're used to that, this is kind of the same, but buttons have moved. And once we're fully in command and using this, it actually saves a lot of time in typing. On the green sheet, you've got a lot of information that you have to fill in that you'll already have done. So most of the steps that you're doing now are either the same amount of time as a green sheet or even less. So the first thing you're going to want to do, let me also mention we have changed the way that we're doing CDAs in the background. Once you submit your file for review, we are requesting that you immediately do either the commissions tab or a green sheet. If your file is rejected, you'll see Patty mention me and say don't send. What that means is I'm going to create your CDA and I'm going to store it in a file not signed. And as soon as she says send, I can actually just email that off. That way on transmittal days, or if it's a last minute CDA, we're able to get, or last minute approval, we're able to get the CDAs out a lot quicker. So after you click submit to Market Center, you're going to immediately go to the offers tab. Of course, this is just for files that are under contract. The listings you don't. I'm sure that is clear, but we're going to click on the offers tab. See, the commissions tab is not open, and it says when you hover over the I, you'll be able to see it once you have an accepted offer. So we're going to add a new offer. You can call it initial offer or offer 1, 2, or 3. This tab really is to do a comparison. If you have more than one, it'll put them side by side, apples to apples. You can send it to your seller. But you do have to accept just the one as well. So we're going to create an offer. What you'll see is this is stuff you would have put on the green sheet. So you have your executed date, your offer date, and your closing date. So let's say I'm going to close this May 15th. Okay, we do ask that you have them in 3 days after it turns pending, or at least 5 to 10 days before closing. It's very important, not only so that you have a CDA in a timely manner and we're not waiting till last minute, but also for us as an office to be able to project our company dollar. We really do need that. So we do require that this not be a last minute CDA if at all possible. Okay, so I've changed that. I'm going to click on parties. I'm going to give it the buyer name. Same things you would have on the green sheet. It has the seller because I already put that. It has the agent representing the seller as me. And this could be, we'll say Brad McKissick on that. Okay, see, there wasn't a whole lot of information there. We can click next. It is going to ask for the conditions. So if this is a $100,000 property, I'm going to say this person is putting down $10,000 and they're financing $9,000. But you just get that off of page 1. The earnest money we could say is 1%. It does calculate it. You can go backwards as well and put down that it's a $100 option fee. Let's see. So how many option days? We'll give them 5. And if there's any warranty or any settlement costs, they go right there. I'm going to go to agent analysis. If you're just doing this to get to the offers tab, ignore this page. So I'm going to click save. That page is if you're comparing offers. Okay, so now I have my offer in and I'm going to click accept. Once I click accept, it tells the system that that was the offer that we accepted. Now the commissions tab is live and I can go there. It does have an active red bar at the top if you're missing anything. And this is the summary. It will keep updating as you go along. It did bring the $100,000 sales price. It brought the commission that I had put in on the details page when I created the opportunity. But if it changed, I could put that here, and the full commission and how many units. Currently, one opportunity, one unit. So if you have both sides, you need two opportunities, a listing and a buyer opportunity. You should have been doing that anyways, but just in case you were not, the commissions tab can only handle one side, so you're going to have to do two. All right, we've got our contract date. We'll say this went under contract last week. We're now out of the option period. I'm turning it in. Okay, here's the agent, the unit, and the commission. This is a neat little feature that's coming up. You're going to be able to, and it's not working for everybody currently, but you'll be able to see real time after postings have happened. So it has to close, check has to come to Kara, Kara has to get it posted, and then you're supposed to, once this is working properly, see real time how much royalty and how much cap you've paid, and it automatically takes it out for you. Don't worry, if it's wrong, Winmore's going to correct it. So this is just an estimate. You don't have to worry about that at this time. If you want to donate to any KW Cares, that's where that goes. If you'd like to add an item, maybe you want to see the transaction fee, we're going to do a deduction, and we're going to put the $15. TF, pay to Keller Williams. At this time, you do have to put the address, but as you can see, it pulls it up pretty quickly, and the phone number. If you don't want to put the transaction fee, that's okay. You don't have to. Our system will do that as well. It just helps to be able to see that what your check is going to be. So after you add it, it comes up down here. If you have a referral, so we've got the bonus there. If you got a bonus, maybe it's a new build, and the outside referral goes here as well. You'll fill in all of the information there, and you can also add the co-broker payment information here at the top. Make sure you have the W-9. But if you put it here at the top and you don't put it down here as a line item, it is likely not going to make it on your CDA. So make sure you do add item. If you want to add another agent, maybe you're on a team, then you're going to remove either part of the unit or part of the commission. So let's say I'm splitting this. I'm going to say $1,500. Now that I've removed part of the commission, once it updates, we're going to be able to scroll down, and we'll have add agent right here. You can then find the agent. So let's say I'm putting Jesse on here. I'm giving part of it to Jesse. I find her, click add, and it's going to give her an agent breakdown, just like it would have on agent B on the green sheet. So now I do have to say how much she's getting. Okay. And then it will update again. As you can see, this part of the screen follows with me, and so it is a live update as to what the CDA will look like. Okay, now I've added her. If I'm splitting the transaction fee, I can add it here. Otherwise, it looks good to me. Once I'm done and I agree with it, it's exactly right. Maybe the commission and the company dollar and royalty are off. Again, my system overrides this. This does not determine what the CDA looks like. As far as that, we ask that you add note and say, Michelle at trnt.net. Put the title company's email address in here, and I'm going to click add. That puts a note right here, or any other notes. It's just like the note section on the green sheet. You can put that there. Okay. The issue here is I have a listing. I have not attached this to a listing. So if I get this message, a listing is required for the opportunity type, please attach a listing to continue. I have to do that here. okay? I don't want to attach this to a listing because 123 Main Street does not actually exist for me. So once the red bar is all gone, then this submit button will light up and you can click submit. And that's it. Then you just need to check your compliance review the next day or a couple of days after. Make sure that you've gotten approval. Once you see her mark me as send, title will receive the CDA. So that is it. Again, if you need a breakdown on the commissions tab, please go to YouTube or send me an email and I'll try to get you some information. All right, guys, have a great day.